Hello, everybody, and welcome to our latest installment of the Time Travel Baseball League. This is Big Paulie coming to you, Game 4 in this series between the Futurists and the Explorers. Now, if you don't want to know what's going on in the other series, close your eyes until I tell you to. As I start this fourth game, don't peek. Okay, now you can look. So the Explorers trailing 2-1 coming into this one at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. And you see the lineup there for the Explorers, and you see the lineup there for the Futurists. Zach Greinke up against Dave McAnally.
Pitching for Explorers, Dave McNally.
So this is a night playoff game. We start with 86 degrees, clear conditions, and the wind coming in from left at 5 miles per hour. McAnally in the regular season had a 4.58 ERA. We will show you the lineups after the first at bat by Mookie Betts, who is 3 for 13 coming into this particular playoff series game. And that was a safe call. It was Mazeroski who fielded it, and he's going to get adjudged with an error. But let's show you this Futurist lineup. Betts, Mauer, Pujols, Rodriguez, Trout, Cabrera, Prince Fielder, Harmon, Killebrew, a traveler, and Alfonso Soriano in the lineup against Dave McAnally. The Explorer defense, McAnally pitching, Yez, Mays, Robinson your outfield, Santo, Machado, Mazeroski, McCovey your infield, and Howard. Elston Howard is your catcher. Joe Mauer, 3 for 10 in the playoffs. Mazeroski, Machado, McCovey, double play. Bringing up Albert Pujols, who is 2 for 10 in the playoffs. Santo, McCovey, side retired.
Nothing across in the top of the first. Futurists 0. Explorers coming to bat.
We use the
Futurists, Zach
Greinke on the hill. Oh, we forgot to show you McNally and how he did during the regular season. 4.58. And his last start was a 10-7 win over the Spitfires. I believe that was the win that put the Explorers in the playoffs. Now let's show you the lineup for the Explorers. You see it there. Mazeroski, Yastrzemski, Robinson, Mays, McCovey, Ramirez, Machado, Santo, and Howard. And the Futurists' defense, Greinke pitching, Killebrew, Trout, and Bett. Killebrew a bit of a liability out in left field. Cabrera, Rodriguez, Soriano, and Pujols your infield. Mauer is the catcher, and as I aforementioned, Greinke the pitcher. Let's see what he did during the regular season. 5.73. And his last start was against the Aces, a 5-3 win. So he's pitching on 11 days rest. Mazeroski, 3 for 14 this series. 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Up the middle, base hit. Poor play on A-Rod's part. Carl Yastrzemski is 0 for 1 this series and this playoffs. That's K number 1 for Zach, bringing up Frank Robinson, who homered earlier in the series. 2 for 12. And that is off the wall. We'll watch Mazeroski. He comes in to score on a double for Frank Robinson, and it is 1-0 Explorers. A win today, they would even the series. And Willie Mays is 5 for 10. Up the middle, Rodriguez over to Pujols. That allowed Robinson to move to third. And Willie McCovey is 2 for 12. Hit well to center, and Trout's got that. Mike Trout.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Explorers 1, Futurists 0.
So A-Rod up 3 for 12 this series. Had a homer earlier in this series. He's also tripled. Santo and McCovey, 1 out. Mike Trout up. This is his first playoff at bat. K number 1 for McAnally. Bringing up Miguel Cabrera, who is 1 for 4 in the series. Base hit to left. This is going to bring up Prince Fielder, who is 2 for 3. Base hit to right. Cabrera shimmies his way to third base. Not the best of base runners. That brings up Harmon Killebrew for his first at bat in the playoffs. K number 2. And Ramirez doubled. We did not have a chance to set up Ramirez because I hit the CPU button way too early and the graphics were a little screwy. But that's what happened. Ramirez led off with a double. And we'll show you what he has done in the playoffs. You see it there. 3 for 9. Manny Machado is 2 for 11 in the playoffs. A line drive to Cabrera. Santo is 0 for 4. That's going to be out to left field for a base hit. They throw home and get Ramirez coming in for the second out. And Elston Howard had a homer in Game 3. He is 2 for 11. Right to A-Rod. Side retired.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors. Explorers 1, Futurists 0.
Alfonso Soriano is 3 for 11 in the playoff series. Santo McCovey, 1 out. Mookie Betts, second time through for the Futurists. He is 0 for 1 so far today. Machado, McCovey, 2 outs. And Joe Mauer is up 0 for 1. Base hit to right. Albert Pujols is 0 for 1. And that was a passed ball, allowing Mauer to get to second base. So Pujols' base hit might tie the score here. Machado, McCovey, side retired.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Explorers 1, Futurists 0.
Mazeroski is 1 for 1 today. 4 for 15 during the playoffs. That is K number 2 for Zach Greinke. Pardon me for a moment, folks. My AC is working overtime on this 95-degree day again in Central Florida. I'm recording this on Friday afternoon. Carl Yastrzemski is 0 for 1 and a K. Slow ground ball. Greinke with a bad throw to Pujols. And Yastrzemski is aboard for Frank Robinson. The error charged to Greinke. So each team with an error. Robinson 1 for 1, a double and RBI. Skied to center. Trout gets to it. Second out. A web gem. So he made a great play at center. Willie Mays is 0 for 1 today. And he walks. Greinke can go 115 pitches. McNally can go 135. McCovey up 0 for 1. Soft line drive to Soriano, side retired.
No hits, 1 error. Explorers 1, Futurists 0.
So we go to the top of the 4th, and A-Rod, who is 0 for 1. We hope you are well, wherever and whenever you are watching this. Santo, McCovey, first out. Trout, 0 for 1, and a K. Base hit to left, puts Trout aboard. Cabrera is 1 for 1. 2 for 5 in the playoffs. A throw to first, but Trout is... Oh, it was a bad throw, and it got to Trout to second base. So an error there by McNally is going to move Trout over, and Cabrera, as we said, 1 for 1, but now the count, still no count. And Cabrera's going to get purposely passed, bringing up Prince Fielder, who is 1 for 1, 3 for 4 in the playoffs. Base hit. We'll watch Trout. He's going to hold at third base. Interesting decision. You want to test the rifle arm of Willie Mays. Killebrew is 0 for 1 and a K today. That plates the run. So bases, a walk and an RBI for Killebrew ties the score at 1-1, and Soriano is now up. The number 9 hitter is 0 for 1 today. Base hit. Cabrera comes in to score, and it's a conga line. Everybody's going to move up a base, and it's 2-1. Fielder at third, Killebrew at second, Soriano at first for Mookie Betts. Third time through the lineup for the Futurists, and he is 0 for 2 today, being Betts. Foul ball. Count 1-2, 1 out. Strikeout number 3 for McNally. Bringing up Joe Mauer. See if the Explorers get out of the inning without further damage being done. Mauer is 1 for 2. Now Zarowski with the line drive catch.
3 hits, 1 error. Futurists 2, Explorers 1.
So not a good inning for the Explorers, but it could have been worse. They surrender 2 runs, now trail 2-1. Manny Ramirez 1 for 1 and a double. And he's got another base hit. Manny Machado 0 for 1. Another base hit. Runners at first and second now for Ron Santo, who is 1 for 1 today. Base hit. We'll watch Ramirez. He's going to try to come in, and this time he scores. As the throw was mishandled, and it allowed Machado to get the third, Santo to get the second. Elston Howard is 0 for 1. Foul ball. So the count now to 0-2. As now Greinke's working. Hit well to center. Trout gets to it at the wall. And that allowed the runner to score and Santo to move to third base. 3-2 now. Explorers retaking the lead here in the 4th inning. Bill Mazeroski is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And that's going to go all the way to the wall, and Mazeroski triples in his runner, and it is 4-2. Carl Yastrzemski 0 for 2 and a K today. Soriano to Pujols, not a side retired, it was the second out, but it plates home Mazeroski 5-2, and R.A. Dickey, the knuckleballer, is going to come in. He only pitched 3 innings in the regular season. We'll show you his profile. DRA was 7.26. Actually, you know what? I take that back. In the playoffs, he has pitched 3 innings. In the regular season, he pitched 70. A 7.26 ERA. And his last game was that 10-6 playoff win for the Futurists in, I think it was game 1. So Dickey coming in, the knuckleballer, to work Frank Robinson. And that's K number 1 for R.A.
Explorers 5, Futurists 2.
Albert Pujols is 0 for 2. K number 4 for Dave McAnally, who's at 76 pitches. Really getting working. And A-Rod 0 for 2. Santo McCovey, second out. Mike Trout 1 for 2 and a K. Mazeroski to McCovey.
Across in the top of the 5th. Explorers 5, Futurists 2.
So we know we will have a Game 5 in this series. We'll have that for you on Friday night, the 31st of July. And there are things I cannot spoil for you that I talked about, that I will talk about if you watch the other game 4 between the Wings and the Stars. And I'll just leave it at that. I'll talk about it at the end of the game. Willie Mays is 0 for 1 and a walk. Oh, it hit him. And not in a good way. Words being exchanged, but pleasantries prevail. And Willie McCovey stepping up. He is 0 for 2, 2 for 14 in the playoffs, looking to get out of a slump. Sky to first base and right to Pujols. No stranger to Dodger Stadium. Manny Ramirez is 2 for 2 and a double. Sky to the shortstop. Rodriguez backpedaling, making the play. 2 outs now for Manny Machado, who is 1 for 2. Base hit. We'll watch Mays. He gets the third safely. Tying run at the... No, I'll take that back. It's not the tying run because it's the Explorers who are up 3, not down 3, you dolt. Santo 2 for 2 RBI. Up the middle. Base hit. Just barely a base hit. Trot through to third, got Machado.
Explorers 6, Futurists 2.
But not before the Explorers push home another run to make it a 6-2 score. As I get my daily Walmart ad and on the phone. And Miguel Cabrera is 1 for 1 in a walk. Base hit to right field. So Cabrera now 2 for 2. Nally now working Prince Fielder, who is 2 for 2 today. Hitting 4 for 5 in the playoffs. K number 5 for Dave McAnally. Harmon Killebrew is 0 for 1, a walk and a ribby. Also struck out. Down the line. We'll watch Cabrera. He's going to hold at third as Killebrew doubles. Bringing up Alfonso Soriano, who is 1 for 2 and a ribby. 2-day. 2-0 count. Mazeroski to McCovey, but that forces the run in. Cabrera makes it 6-3 as he steps on home plate. And now Mookie Betts up, 4th time through for the Futurists. He is 0 for 3 with a K. McNally dealing. And McCovey cannot get to that. 1-2 count now to Dave McNally. We play in 1 pitch mode. Betts hits this to left. Forget about it. That's a home run. Betts rounds the bases. And with the runner ahead of him, that's a 2-run shot. And it's now 6-5. And that's going to be it for Dave McAnally. They'll bring in a right-hander. And the Explorers have a lot of options here. And they're going to go to Sandy Koufax, actually.
Pitching for Explorers, Sandy Koufax.
Koufax did not have a good outing his last frame. Well, let's see. Yeah, he pitched 4 2/3 and gave up 3 hits. Let's just take a look at Koufax. He could go 75 pitches today. And actually, he gave up 2 runs, 1 earned, in that Game 1 10-6 loss. So Mauer is 1 for 3 today. Lefty on lefty.
3 runs.
Side retired.
3 hits, no errors. The split 6. Futurists 5.
Howard, Elston Howard is 0 for 1. For the Splos, as they call them here in Los Angeles. Leading 6-5, a win today would even the series. Hit the center, Trout's got it, 1 out. Bill Mazeroski, 2 for 3, a triple, and an RBI and a K. This is his 4th time through the lineup, and the 4th time through the lineup now for the Explorers. Both teams now using their relievers. Rodriguez to Pujols for the 2nd out. Bringing up Yaz, who is 0 for 3, a ribby and a K. That's a base hit to left. Frank Robinson is 1 for 3 today. A double, an RBI, and a strikeout. K number 2 for R.A. Dickey.
1 hit, no errors. Explorers 6. Futurists 5.
Albert Pujols up, 0 for 3 today and a K as Koufax now going through his 2nd inning. K number 2 for Pujols. A-Rod is 0 for 3. Base hit. A double, actually, for Rodriguez as he just slips under the throw by Willie Mays. Mike Trout, 1 for 3 and a K today. Base hit might tie it. And a walk. Top of the 7th inning, Game 4 of the series. The Futurists took Games 1 and 2. The Explorers took Game 3. Miguel Cabrera, 2 for 2 and a walk. Mazeroski to Machado for the force. Now runners at the corners, 2 outs for Prince Fielder, 2 for 3 today. And a K. Side retired. Oswalt will come in and pitch the bottom of the 7th.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Explorers 6, Futurists 5.
And yet again, we don't have Take Me Out to the Ball Game, but we'll show you the game recap. It's been a good one here at Dodger Stadium this evening, as we have had a comeback by the Futurists, trailing 6-2 to cut it to 6-5, scoring 3 runs on 3 hits. Mookie Betts with the big blow, a 2-run homer.
Pitching for Futurists, Roy Oswald.
Oswald, not the best of stats in the regular season, .950 through 48 in the 3rd innings. And his last appearance was a 15-8 win over the Aces, where he pitched an inning and a third, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned. So he could be reached. Mays is 0 for 1. He was hit earlier and walked earlier. Base hit. So Mays aboard for Willie McCovey, who is 0 for 3. Bottom of the 7th, Game 4. And that's a K for Oswald, his first of the day. Manny Ramirez is 2 for 3 with a double. K number 2 for Roy Oswald, bringing up Manny Machado, who is 2 for 3. In the series, he's 4 for 14. Mays, a stolen base. Count now 1-0 to Machado. Oswald with the deal, and that's a pop-up which A-Rod catches.
1 hit, no errors. Explorers 6, Futurists 5.
Harmon Killebrew up, 1 for 2, a walk, a double, an RBI, and a strikeout. I see a conversation going on in the Explorers dugout with Santo coming up in the 8th. He might be lifted for a pinch hitter. Ron Peranoski is going to come on and pitch for the Explorers. He was a lefty reliever. We'll give you his story here in a moment as McCovey goes to the bag unassisted. Peranoski will show you his numbers. Has pitched in the playoffs. In the regular season, he had 12 saves, a 4.43 ERA. His last effort was that 6-4 loss, Game 2 to the Futurists, where he pitched 1 inning in relief. So Soriano is 1 for 3, 2 RBIs. Soft line drive right to Santo. Peranoski can go 50 pitches, so he could get a 2-inning save here. Mookie Betts, 1 for 4, a homer, 2 RBIs, and a K. Santo McCovey, side retired.
Nothing across in the top of the 8th. Explorers 6, Futurists 5.
So yes, they're going to pull Santo. And we look for Ken Boyer to be a defensive replacement. With a righty up there, we're going to go with a lefty bat and Billy Williams.
Pinch hitting for Explorers, Billy Williams.
This is his first at bat in the playoffs in a pinch hitting role. Ball 4. And we're going to pinch run for Billy with Luis Aparicio. Howard's going to try to bunt. It's a beauty. And it gets the job done as Aparicio moves to second base. Nice sack by Howard there. And now Bill Mazeroski, 2 for 4 today, tripled, RBI, and struck out. A little floater caught by Betts coming in at right field, and now Carl Yastrzemski, 1 for 4 today, 1 for 5 for the playoffs, has an RBI and a K. Base hit, and Aparicio scores 7-5, a much-needed insurance run for the Explorers, bringing up Frank Robinson, 1 for 4, a double and RBI, 2 Ks today, 3 for 16 in the playoffs, and a big boom here would be nice. Up the middle, A-Rod stepping on second.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Explorers 7, Futurists 5.
7-5, game 4, ninth inning. If the score holds, the series will be even going into game 5, which we will have for you on July 31st, with the series tied at 2-2. But that's got to happen first. There's no guarantee it will. Boyer's going to come in, play third base, and bat 8th. Joe Mauer is 1 for 4 today with a strikeout. And that's a walk. Tying run to the plate now with Albert Pujols, 0 for 4, 2 Ks. And they got Barry Bonds they could use off the bench if they want to. 2 Ks for Pujols. But that's a distant memory as Yastrzemski catches the fly ball. That looked like a goner when it came off the bat, but Yastrzemski got to it. A-Rod now 1 for 4 and a double. Boyer, Yastrzemski, McCovey, double play, and we have an even series. And apologies if you saw that Wing Star score. I couldn't keep it away.
The final score from Dodger Stadium, Explorers 7, Futurists 5. Dave McNally picks up the win. Zach Rank is the loser. Ron Peranowski gets the save. Mookie Betts hit home run number 1 on the season. Time of the game, 2 hours, 55 minutes.
And Sano won Game of the Day honors. Game MVP. So this series is even at 2 games all. At the very least, we go to a Game 6. And we will have both games for you next weekend. But note that I'm not telling you when the 6th game will be. You're going to have to watch Wing Stars to figure that one out. But this will go to at least 6 games. The 5th game will be Friday night from Dodger Stadium. And then sometime before the weekend is out, we will finish this series. This has been Big Paulie. Godspeed and God bless. We will do it all again soon. And bye-bye for now, everybody.